up. Yes, sir. Hello? Is this Uptown Link Up?
Yes, it is.
Oh, best program ever.
Okay, so this is Uptown Link Up again. We have a very, very, very special person with us this morning again, Sasha.
Yeah, man, blessed love. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
We also have on our panel Rain Richardson, Mr. Dean Roden, and Mr. Donovan Longmore. Mr. Donovan Longmore is a disc jockey on a top radio station in Connecticut. Mr. Roden is our diaspora superstar, and Miss Rain Richardson is a member of our community and citizen association. Sasha,
Yes.
who is Sasha before you become the star that you are?
Okay. Well, I mean, Sasha was always this passionate girl that really loved music. I mean, I'm thinking I was singing while coming out of my mom. Honestly, I think when she was delivering me, I was busting a tune. Like I was like, yes, yes. I think while my mother was delivering me, I was singing. No, but very jovial, fun-loving, just somebody that was just willing to take chances, just somebody that was just like, I mean, like I'm the type of person that, you could say, hey, we're going to Africa tomorrow. My bags are packed and I'm ready. And I'm not thinking about the wild lions and what can happen or anything at all. I'm like, okay, I am ready. No, honestly, I mean, I remember even as a child, this is just a joke I have to tell you real quick, the child going to school. I remember those buses used to be so packed. And I was such a determined little girl. Like I said, we have to get on the bus there now. So when my family would have wanted to give up, me just take my head and board through everybody to reach my bus time. Right. So that type of spirit, I grew with that type of spirit, but always just the life of the party from I was a child, making everybody laugh, entertaining and all these things. Yeah.
You reside in the community of Hermitage
Yes.
since a small tender age, I suspect. Could you
Yes.
just let us know from the year that you came in and what was it like for you living in Hermitage?
You know what? I am not good with numbers and time and whatever, but definitely I was there. My entire family, actually from my dad's side, that's their hometown. My grandmother, my brother, my auntie, and Dean lived right across the street. One of us. Yeah, and it's a very nice community. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know everybody, and Dean was always the person out there just doing everything for the community. So everybody know Dean. Everybody know Dean. I mean, it's just like any other community, but like I said, we were closely knit. Of course, every community have their challenges or whatever, but nothing above the norm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was an all right place to live. So when you're young, you have you and your friends and whoever your associates in the community. You get up every day and you're just vibing. People might be chilling on the corner and somebody around this roast some fish, somebody down this some breadfruit, somebody have a sound string up, Dean over there getting all of you them together and doing all kind of this and that. I mean, it was just like I'm just saying, it was just, how can I put it? It was just somewhere where you didn't need to go outside of the community because everything was just going on right in Hermitage. Everything was going on.
Where may I ask, where was your go-to place to eat in Hermitage when you're not eating home, or your go-to chill spot just to relax and
Listen, on the block, right up you might road the pot kick up in a girl place, we don't really, I wasn't somebody that like say went anywhere to go eat or nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's just like just right there. Right there. If I'm not on Beaumont Road, I'd be around Bailey Road. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have specific places that I went and eat. You understand? If anybody pot smell good, we just walk around there. Rain, you know that anybody pot I kick up in the community. It wasn't about no
The,
restaurant
the
or no
boat. Concho,
particular
what you
food
call it?
shop. Anywhere the
The
pot
yacht.
The
there,
yacht?
I kick up.
Concho man says it's the yacht. Anywhere the yacht
Yeah,
there.
anywhere the pot
I,
I kick up. Anyway, you
I,
understand? We
I want to
just,
tell, I want to tell
but
you,
most of the time it was by my grandmother. But if you smell the good pot, yeah, we just fine. Go lean up.
I think from my perspective, boy, when I heard Sasha was on the panel, I said, me get up out of my wheelchair, me start bust some Sasha skank. I said, yeah, you're along with us, Sasha. And as I said, I'm so excited and so proud of you. But I think one of my most memorable time,
Hmm.
everybody, Sasha would tell everybody, yeah, man, me a sing and them a Sasha. But you see, when we see Sasha and Sasha and Chadval, them say, who
Oh,
that? Eh? Them say, who that? You know, say Hermitage coming it's like the Grammy, it's like we say, Sasha. I mean, your life changed that
yeah,
first video that
completely.
completely, and I was
Yeah.
glad I was there to witness it.
The greatest duo concerning producer Steele and Clevie, they um, sought me out, found me, and I started recording with them. And then from there, I started recording with Tony Kelly, and then I got involved with the company named VP, and the A&R for Sean Paul was also my A&R, and he decided to just put this project together. But let me tell you, my musical career was just like, I mean, I was at the right place at the right time, and everything was just happening. Like, just, I mean, from 0 to 100. It was very exciting. And boy, I tell you, I don't know. I feel blessed. I don't know.
I
I feel
I
blessed.
I I am a
For
selector
being the
in the
neighborhood
Hermitage
girl,
community
neighborhood chick.
at the time, and in the
Yes.
Hermitage community, and a sound called Team Force,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Now, Team Force is where I really started doing everything. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
there was a time when I was not there, and then
Right.
I start hearing about Sasha.
Yes.
Tell me about that time that I missed.
I mean, during that time, I would just really start to venture off in the music. During that time was now I'm going to places like Anchor Recording Studio, around Gussie Clark, because I actually forgot I actually did an album for Gussie Clark. So during that whole Hermitage ordeal, as far as my career goes, when you left, that's when I started to really like venture out and start going to the studio a lot and vibing and writing and all these things. Yeah, didn't Wayne run that at some point too?
It was a
Mr.
six.
Wayne
Concho.
Richards. Mr. Wayne Richards was the CEO for Team Force.
Richardson.
I know, because when you said
Richardson.
Team Force,
Richardson.
everything went off in my head like connected.
There was a time I started to venture out on different systems. I went to Black
Okay.
Prince, Megatron. I managed Rhythm Revelation. In these times, I
Wow.
start hearing about Sasha, and
Okay.
and then I start seeing Sasha on my screen, and persons are saying, "Oh, this is Wayne's wife."
In the community and family, father, granny, everything. Beaumont Road is around the corner from Bailey Road, and there was a hookup and everything, and life came out of that whole connection.
Nice.
Two beautiful girls, and and that's it. I started to venture off in the music, and migrated at some point for a little while to come right back, and that was that.
Road, you would say, talking about the whole Team Force thing. I remember Sasha being there, vibing to the rhythm, making the music. writing lyrics and stuff. And I remember that specific time that Sean Paul song came out. We were just listening to the radio. I think it was Area FM or something, and hearing that song go on, and we were like, "Yo, hold on." We know we say yeah, that's soon hot, and it was just a bag of excitement. Like yeah, it's going on. And even outside of that song, I mean, her personal songs that doing "Sexy Body" and all those songs. I just remember as a child going to school, just all them things being written and vibing to, and she say, "Oh, this sound and listen to this and check the
Oh
lyrics
yes.
here," and how is it right there in the house and just hearing it. So afterwards, hearing those recordings being played or on the radio, you'll be like, "Yo, remember that that the room they're sitting down vibing and the rhythm playing over and over." I mean, at some point as a child, you're annoyed hearing the rhythm playing over and over and going over one line and trying to say this does sound good or me I listen for something more, and coming back. And so it was an experience. And in Countryman, we always talk about the cabin where a lot of person would learn to play. So when you mentioned you would be the follower for the team force and stuff, it was more like persons learning the whole engineering thing, how to make boxes, connecting the sounds and everything. So it was definitely a vibes, a musical vibes from the basic end there, and having that exposure to the whole writing things.
We also have
Thank you.
Mr. Donovan Longmore,
I was just about to
with
ask that
us.
question before I leave. Yes,
Mr.
Sasha,
Longmore.
welcome again. Knowing you for years, I mean, Dean probably don't know this, but you were once here in Connecticut, and I MC all the major shows in Connecticut, and you
Oh
were
yes.
one of the stars. I mean, I introduced you on stage so many times, Hartford, Bridgeport, you name it. I was there doing the shows, and
Yes, I did a lot
one
of
thing
shows.
about it, when people see Sasha's name on a flyer, they're coming out. You are that much of a crowd attraction, and you have your ways of doing it, and you have your lyrics of doing it. And the question I have, growing up in Hermitage, I mean, I'm from Montego Bay, so I don't know much about Hermitage, but I'm hearing great things. Growing up in Hermitage, how has that prepared you for your life now in the music industry?
Well, I mean, as we had mentioned earlier about the whole team force and the music and the Hermitage is just it's a little music capital, you know what I'm saying? And the whole street vibes and energy kind of teach you all to be lyrical, you know what I'm saying? And just every time you just see some little things and the vibes. I mean, let me tell you something. Music is definitely connected to an energy and your atmosphere. You understand what I'm saying to you? So Hermitage carry a special energy. You understand what I'm saying? The people that we are around, the same thing, like I said, from the sound, the team force, this and this, those types of things kind of just mold you, because prior to being in Hermitage, I was actually overseas. And so when you coming from overseas, for you to come to Jamaica and I talk about music, you have to bad. You understand? You have to bad like
Yes,
y'all. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So when you're in a community like Hermitage and things is just raw. You understand me? You getting the
Mhm.
in the street vibes, the in the street energy. You understand what I'm saying? All these things. Of course, you're gonna go out there as a master. You're not gonna go there as a student. You're gonna come out like a master. So lyrically we incline. You understand me? And definitely Hermitage is a schoolmaster. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
We know that you, Sasha, persons out in the world, when they hear about Christianity and our artists, going into Christianity, sometimes it saddens some of us, and some of us who is on the other side, it kind of,
You say that
enlighten
so
Christians
proudly.
to say yes, Jesus is. And so, tell us about your transformation period. What was that like?
Well, I mean, I actually, most of my family are Christians, and it was something that was already embedded in me still, from a young child. I don't know, because let me tell you what happened. Sometimes you just think like, boy, if you could earn a certain amount of money that would make you really happy. And then here it is, I started earning that money. You'd probably say, boy, if you own a house, you're happy. If you drive this, you're happy. If you travel, yesterday, you know what I'm saying? I've been there and done all of that and still couldn't really find no joy. You understand? Because when the show done and everything and the curtains fall, you still, it's like you're lacking, there's just something missing. You understand me? And I mean, as time passes, you kind of realize the material things don't really make you happy. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, and simplicity in life becomes the greatest thing, And I just decided to just make a transformation. You know what I'm trying to say? You know what? Let me just try this. Let me try this already. Let me try this side. And honestly, it's given me a certain peace of mind, a calmness. What I start to appreciate the smallest things in life. And I'm now on this journey. I haven't deviated too far because you see me as a reggae lover. I'm in love music. So, initially when I got into the gospel, it was very, traditional gospel. But then it wasn't really me. You understand me? And I know God give we reggae, reggae music is something we get to we, You understand me? And a lot of the people them within Christendom don't approve of the reggae rhythm behind any gospel, but because I get my approval from God and not from man, I just decide to be on the radical side of things. So right now, most of my gospel songs it's reggae music.
Reggae.
It's reggae behind it, and I'm able to reach some people where the average pastor man can't reach. You understand me? So yeah, we love music, we love reggae, and we just apply my lyrics to it, and we'd for touch out, we'd forget them cross. I say, I wish you welcome spoil up a church vibes. Yeah, them I forgot deal with that. But like I said, I'm a soldier in God's army, and my music represent that. And reggae, we said to the world. You understand me?
Yes.
Coming from the foundation of coming out of Hermitage, the reggae city. Yeah, reggaeton. Let me call it reggaeton.
Yeah, we also have just joining us, Mr. Rowan Sims from Energy Radio in Connecticut. Is also a part of our panel.
Blessed.
Good morning. How you doing? I'm here at work. I just steal a moment to join the live. So if you don't really hear me say much, I'm at work right now.
If your boss catch you online, is all right. We'll just bring you another music thing fully and carry up on tour, and you just make the money same way.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to hear your testimony, watching you from, all these years doing your thing, and I'm honestly proud and knowing that you are one of us from our wonderful community, Hermitage.
Yes.
And I salute you again, man. Keep up the great work.
Thank you so much.
In the Christian world, you became a Christian in a time where a lot of other artists became reggae artists. Became Christian. You have Lady Son, a couple of others.
Yeah, Papa San, Lieutenant Stitchy,
Papa San. I think
Shabelle
Franklin, Junior Tucker, and the list goes on. You guys have a good rapport. Do you guys come together and do your gospel thing, Christianity thing together? Yeah. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, man, definitely. I mean, even Papa San, he has his church out there in Florida, and at one point I was attending it. Actually did a video with this song called Trouble Me, and he's in the video and all of that. And we vibes and we talk and we live good. Me and Shabelle Franklin, we're sisters, and we we'll kind of keep in touch. There's no qualm. Lieutenant Stitchy has just been like oh my God. Let me tell you something. He's actually taken me up in his hand. He brought me to England the other day too. And we started to really just move close musically, and him kind of bring me on the thing and say, Sasha, there's nothing wrong with the reggae gospel, you understand me? At the word of God, and a matter of fact, him let me kind of just stand up firm enough, decide, say, you know, I'm just going full force. I'm just going to do what I have to do, and not conform to what one might want to say. This is how gospel should sound. You understand me? So, you know, he's like my right hand right now within the gospel fraternity. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I get most of my advice from, and you know, any little thing where, you know, I need him to deal with for me. So we're close. You know, just to answer back your question, all of us were kind of, you know.
One thing I can say, Miss Sasha, I definitely want you to send me some of your gospel song, because my radio show on Wednesday night on Energy Radio, I start off playing gospel I've been on radio for the past 5 years now.
Okay.
And every half an hour we play gospel.
Okay,
for half an hour straight. So, you know, I definitely gonna send you an email where you can send me some of your gospel tracks, so we can also.
And it's good to know that you're doing that. So you're sowing your tithe musically. Yes, definitely. That's very good.
And as you talk about Lieutenant Stitchy, that's when I used to in Jamaica. That was one of my teachers at Tivoli. Then before they turned high school, I used to go to Tivoli.
Really? I'm gonna have to tell him, you know. I'm gonna have to tell him.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna have to tell him, and he's gonna remember, because he's very keen on certain things.
Yeah, man, I'm a boss, man. So the last time he was here in Connecticut, you know, we had a talk and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, man, Lieutenant Stitchy. As a matter of fact, that's what I should have been saying. He's a teacher.
Could you just define the address and persons who we may know from your family, you know, in closing, and any last remarks that you'd love to make?
Straight out of 32 Beaumont Road, and then for a season, 6 Bailey Road.
Before you go, I could not allow Sasha to leave without singing this song for our favorite neighbor. Sasha support Reggae Hermitage, because not only our neighbor, as my daughter, I want the world to know that if you're not approved by Hermitage, you'll never be a superstar.
I second the motion. I second it.
We're not a hypocritical community. If you don't sing good, we're not gonna make you go there and embarrass yourself.
At all, not at all.
Yeah, man, and that's, you know, we're gonna ask you to sing your song. Say Sasha support Hermitage Reggae, Sasha style. All right.
Oh God. Well, let me just intro it with that then. Yeah, man. For those of you who are listening and viewing this, big up and bless up. This is Sasha, aka Sister Sasha, representing reggae and Reggae Hermitage. Can I tell you? You understand me, being breaded out of that community. But here I go. Me just a pre-life, and now watch how things are bubble down. Revelation time it a go come. Wickedness for earth it's soon done. My God, me just a pre-life, and now watch how things are bubble down. Revelation time it a go come. Wickedness for earth it's soon done. AD, what we tell them? Where watch it sign and watch it time, them a galang. Copy them mind them just a galang. And I worship trying them just a galang. Them better stop it. All the hope you them a work and I go mash it. Hey, every knee shall bow, every tongue confess that Jesus are the boss. I live there like no member Christ and talk about you applause. When them a think every night them a drink, I bling it first class. Yeah man, pick up themselves. That one of them free life.
Yeah, nice, man. Beautiful.
I have been healed. I have been reggae healed. Would I lick that? I feel the bedward water swing across my chart.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So you were living in
32 Beaumont Road and then 6 Bailey Road.
32 Beaumont Road, and that's where
that's my brother Andrew Chin.
Yeah. Is there any other names that you love for persons to know that you related to here?
Well, I mean, my grandmother died, Ma Miller. Most people that know her as Ma Miller. You understand me? They would call her Ma Miller.
Mm-hmm.
And I had my auntie that lived next door to us, Auntie Cutie. So everybody know Auntie Cutie. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, and you know, that's it. You know, my brother Andrew, he actually lived across the street. You know. Mm-hmm.
From where Bob Marley we used to have his lunch, and where Mr. Rodden lives.
Right across.
Boy, you see, Hermitage up on the map musically. We have to be on the map musically.
Thank you, Sasha. It was really a pleasure having this chat with you. We really thank you for being here on the Uptown Link Up Show.
Bless up.
You know, and we hope that we can do it another time. You know.
Yeah, man. Bless up, bless up. This is Sasha going out, supporting and representing for Reggae Hermitage. All of Radio Land and everybody that's zooming in, big up and bless up every time. In all things, put God first and everything else. Yeah, just going out. I really have to just bless up Rain because she too have the spirit like Dean. She too is somebody who care about people and always trying to bring the unity and the you know, the strength within the community. So Rain, you know, pure love. Pure love.
Once you get this done from Hermitage, man, there's no turning back.
No turning back. And big up Concha, man. Big up yourself. Big up every time.
100%. Thank you, my dear. Have a nice day. Take care.
I like Uptown Link Up. Yes, sir.